Hello, my name is Oxford Burks, and I'm the director of the residency training program here at Jacobi Medical Center. My job is to provide a safe, nurturing environment for you to learn in. I want to learn about you, and I want to learn about your needs, and use that information to individualize the curriculum to get the experience that's going to optimize your training and your career.
Hey everyone, I'm Kirk. I'm one of the third-year pediatric residents here at Jacobi Hospital, and I'm here to give you the tour today of our program. You're going to be spending a lot of time in this program, especially as an intern. One of the things that I really enjoy about the inpatient rotation is there's always a lot of opportunities to learn. You're going to get very intimate with this nursing staff, as well as all your co-residents who we all work in this room right here. You can see resident rounds are occurring right there with Dr. Ahmed in the back right there. I really enjoy this rotation. This is where a lot of my learning happens in residency, pretty much.
Generally, our peds inpatient service is always dedicated to the teaching of the residents and to the care of our patients. And that is a joint goal of our pediatric inpatient service that we always try to fulfill. We always listen to feedback from the residents as far as their educational experience and also as far as the experience they're getting on 6D with patients. They are always supported by us as attendings and the other attendings in the department as well.
We are a trauma center, we're a burn center, and we also do all the bread and butter PICU stuff that you see everywhere else. And so for a general PICU rotation, it's usually 2 to 3 residents, and we have a team of nurse practitioners and physician assistants that also are on board. And what that dynamic does, it allows the residents to have real firsthand hands-on experience with their patients.
We are now in the NICU. This is the rotation where you're gonna have a lot of patients that you're gonna remember for the rest of your life.
Working with the residents requires a lot of teaching and supervision, and I find that when we work as a team, that can be done here. So they work very closely with the nurses to provide care for our babies.
There's collaboration, there's great communication. We have to do that in order to provide excellent patient care for our babies. And I've come to realize that it's because of that relationship that we have with the residents and the providers that we're able to provide this excellent and safe patient care.
At Jacobi, we realize that leadership and quality improvement training is essential for the future success of our residents. Our trainees have been engaged in projects that have had a remarkable impact on the healthcare delivery and standards of care that we deliver to our patients.
Hey guys, so now we're at the emergency room here in Jacobi Hospital. I'm gonna hand it off to the director of the Pediatric Emergency Medicine Fellowship here, Dr. Stephen Blumberg.
The first thing that you kind of see is our asthma area. Right now, due to COVID, we're not using it like we normally would, but typically we can treat 10 patients with nebulization in this area. As kind of we walk around, now the ER has 16 beds in it, plus a 10-bedded asthma area, including 2 resuscitation bays, and then some other dedicated rooms for certain injuries or certain complaints. Some of these rooms up front are more of our acute care rooms. They're right next to our main nurses station. And basically these rooms are where we would put our kids that have seizures and things like that that need to be on constant monitoring. In each exam room we have full monitors, we have the beds, we have all the otoscopes, IV equipment, blood drawing equipment, and then whatever is needed in the closets. And basically every room in the ER is identical in that respect. We have 2 resuscitation bays for the pediatric patients. We have a back nurses station where typically our residents, fellows, nurse practitioners, students all hang out and collaborate on cases. Okay, we just came down to the hyperbaric chamber. Jacobi is, I believe, still the only multi-person chamber in the city. We're able to dive, and for us in the ER, that means predominantly carbon monoxide poisoning patients, dive multiple patients and multiple vented patients at once. So not infrequently we get those types of patients coming to us. And typically the hyperbaric team is here 24/7 or on call 24/7.
Jacobi is such a beautiful place for many, many reasons. You will continue to be blown away by our patients. I know I'm humbled each and every day. It's incredibly rewarding, but also you will make so many lifetime friendships here. It will always be a home regardless of where you go.
You are going to get a lot of great experience. You're going to get to do a lot of things on your own, which you're not going to have the opportunity to do at other places.
I really got a sense that this was a group of people who I would truly enjoy working with, who I would mesh well with, and there was just a sense of, this is where I belong, this is a perfect fit. And that was something I hadn't felt at any of the other programs I interviewed at.
We have a really close relationship with our residents, and they work closely with us and we work closely with them, so that way we're able to give a specialized medical and social work experience to all of our patients.
So now I'm going to show you our outpatient clinic. This is one of my favorite parts of Jacobi, so let's go! So this is our outpatient clinic where we have both a primary care clinic and specialty clinics here. You're going to have panels at least once a week with your primary care patients. One of the reasons why I enjoy this part of the residency program is that you follow your patients hopefully throughout your entire residency here from birth to your 3 years here.
So I think one of our main strengths is that we're part of a very vibrant community. The Bronx is very full of families, many of whom have immigrated recently, the parents have immigrated recently, and it allows the residents, like any big city, the richness of lived experiences that you see in a big city like New York.
I love the public hospital system. I love being part of the safety net, and our population is great, and they're grateful also, which we appreciate.
We have a very stable patient population. I myself have had families for many, many years. Our residents get to meet families with their newborns and follow them for 3 years and form that sort of bond as the children grow.
I think one of the strengths that Jacobi has is that it's a resident-run service. We're always supported, and attendings are always easily reachable. But at the same time, we get a lot of opportunity and all the tools to kind of be a very confident and accountable pediatrician when you exit the program.
One of the things that I really like about Jacobi is all my colleagues. I feel like it's a very supportive environment. It's really you're here for learning, and everybody around you really wants you to learn. And the second best thing that I like about being at Jacobi is the location. It's in an inner city. We're serving a minority population, mainly underserved, so you get a lot of experience with a lot of different cultures and minorities.
The best thing about Jacobi is the people. The residents and the staff are all really supportive. The residents have a really great relationship with the attendings. I mean, just the fact that we have attendings' cell phone numbers just really says a lot about the relationship.
Hey guys, so we're now in the chief's office here. These are our two wonderful chiefs, Dina and Rebecca here. These two will be your lifelines while you're here at Jacobi. If you ever have a problem with, work-life balance, a scheduling conflict, or if you just want to vent about a patient that's affected you profoundly, then these are the two people you should feel comfortable about talking with. Now I'm showing you the call rooms. This is a great place where we have resident-led rounds before attending rounds when you're in the inpatient cycle. There's all these computers over here in the back of the room. It's a great place to if you just want to get away from work and just de-stress a little bit. The highlights of this program is the Sim Center. We hold these Sim sessions about 3 times a year where you go with your fellow pediatric residents and actually simulate cases that will commonly present in the ED. One of our attendings, Dr. Schneider, is always supervising, and after each case, we just go through a debrief of what we could have done better and different management options for each patient.
Jacobi is a family place. It's a fun place, which is kind of why I'm back here now. We were looking to obtain a trauma level 2 designation, which I'm pleased to say we did receive. You'll do 2 months of PICU rotation with us, and the goal in the PICU is not to make you an intensivist. We're a solid community program, and what general pediatricians need to know is how to recognize and manage a sick child. That's our goal while you're in the PICU with us, and we will help you attain that goal.
Another great thing about this department is that we have a very active education committee that meets monthly, that we assess and reassess the educational progress of the residents, and in addition, listen to the residents' feedback and make changes accordingly.